Nigerians, especially low-ranking civil servants and other low-income earners, are groaning over skyrocketing food prices, and that amidst unemployment and poor salaries. Both sellers and buyers complain of the high cost of palm oil in the market. Bamidele Ajayi reports.
Recent National Bureau of Statistics inflation rate rises to 18.17% in March 2021, up from the 17.33% recorded in February 2021. The report indicated that food inflation rate rose by 22.95% in March 2021 compared to 21.79% in February same year. Prices of food items, commodities and services like rice, yam, beans, cassava flour, vegetables, palm oil, transportation, fuel have surged, threatening the purchasing power of an average Nigerian. Nigeria is currently battling with high inflation rate, slow economic growth, with unemployment rate still above 20%. Analysts attribute the surge to rising insecurity in the country. At the Old Artisan Market Enugu, it is the usual beehive of activities as residents shop for foodstuff and other edible items. Residents who patronize this market lament the surge in prices of palm oil.
Before we used to buy one bottle 250, but now 800, 900. You must buy food and eat. That's number one. The main thing. So we can't cook our money. We have to buy.
It is different strokes for different folks, as traders make risks in business amid hike in price of foodstuff like vegetable oils and other edible items.
But even the local oil, that is palm oil, is now very high. The price is very high. I don't know, but they said it's because of exchange rate.
Philomena Ugu, a oil palm retailer, says business witnessed downward decline as customers' patronage has reduced due to the hike in oil palm sales.
The red oil, 25 litre, I bought it 21,000 naira. We are buying it for 15,000. So the palm fruit doesn't make well as well before.
Despite being in wet season, Ngozi Ede identified issues like aged palm trees, transportations, and absence of power as reason for hike in the oil palm prices.
We used to buy red oil, jerrycan is 15,000, but now it's 25,000. So one bottle now is 800 or 700. But when you ask those people in the village where we bought this from, they say that to produce it now is very costly because they will pay the laborers. Do you understand? So maybe that's the problem for increasement of the red oil.
Our roads are bad. So transporters are complaining bitterly. They are complaining bitterly. At least a trip from here to Onitsha. Initially it's just below it's an hour drive. But now from Onitsha to Enugu now is 7-8 hours drive.
This is gradually becoming an habitual situation with incessant hike in prices of commodities, services, and food items. The traders and the buyers have the view that government should intervene to address the situation. Bamidele Ajayi, TVC News.
Well, joining us now to discuss the hike in the price of palm oil is a lecturer of the Department of Economics, Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Dr. Uchenna Anyanwu. Thank you for joining us on TVC News at 7. Well, from being about the largest importer of palm oil back in the 1960s with a global share of about 43%, Nigeria currently only operates about 2% market share. What has gone wrong, Dr. Anyanwu?
Good evening. Thank you for having me. Note the problem in Nigeria consumer price is not necessary. It's not only palm oil that's the issue. Generally, since over time now, the general price index have risen up. And what is general price index? We talk about an average change in the general price of goods, the basket price of goods and services, There are many things that are affected, that cause this kind of a change. Particularly this, it can take over time, over 5-6 years period, this security problem. General security have caused a great problem in prices of goods and services. And it has actually affected agricultural produce. There has been a great decline. Agricultural produce have affected every other aspect, retail price level. You will not ask what is responsible for this. Of course, I mentioned security, which everybody know. Farmers are unable to go to farm to do one thing or the other. And the implication is that factor inputs for those products have become problematic. But I have a friend that normally plants small thing in his farm. But this he could not. Why? Because he could not have access to seedlings. Because those people that normally get the seedling from me say they can't have access to it. So you find that this kind of a thing has effect on the general price of retail or consumable goods. So it's not only palm oil that are responsible, but there are other things. You find that also that we have multiple price tax in Nigeria. Almost all the look because of the need to get this issue of drive for internally generated revenue. You find out that local government, state, federal are taxing almost all the commodities. You hardly see a movement from a place, from somebody moving goods from southeast maybe to the north.
All right.
The kind of tax you pay will eventually affect the produce itself.
All right, so taxation and insecurity are two main challenges, you believe, are leading to this hike in prices of these commodities that's not only of palm oil. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts with us at this time, Dr. Uchenna Anyanwu of the Department of Economics at Nnamdi Azikiwe University. Thank you for joining us on TVC News at 7. Now to